welcome to my 2021 Project Pan finale. This is my first year doing Project Pan and I have had so much fun with it, and I will definitely do another one in the year of 2022. Before we jump into the finale, if you haven't seen my previous updates, I will have them up in the cards as well as in the description box. Let's get into it. The first item I have is the Red Earth Herbal Essence Foundation, and my goal for this is to use it all up, and as you can see I did not hit my goal on that, but that's okay. I've had significant progress since my last update. My last update I was about here, and that was about maybe 7 or 8 weeks ago, a bit under 2 months. Maybe a week under 2 months, so maybe 7 weeks ago. So within that time, I've used up pretty much like half of the bottle. So I'm not mad at that, though I did not hit my goal. So I do plan on rolling this into my next year's Project Pan. Oh, I forgot to mention the weight. In my last update, it weighed 121 grams, and today it weighed 115 grams. And by the way, I will be sharing of the items where I did not hit my goal on, whether or not I plan to roll it into my next year's Project Pan. Next up, I have the Mini Cover FX Loose Powder, and I did finish this all up, and that was my goal. When I rolled it in last time, there was only like half of the product left anyways, so really I finished it in no time. Once again, we'll see that there's still a bit left at the bottom, but that's kind of stuck there, so I used up as much as I could get out of it. And next up, I have the NARS eyeshadow palette in Mini Orgasm. My goal was to hit pan on this shade right here, and as you can see, I did not hit my goal, but that's okay because I certainly tried my best, and this was in since the very beginning of the year. I want to say I couldn't have done better on this, and now I know that NARS eyeshadow is really worth your money because it's so firmly pressed, and for me it truly takes forever to hit pan on that single shade in this mini eyeshadow palette. I got small hands and look how tiny this palette is, yet I'm pretty sure this will last me years after years after years. Next up, another item that's been in this project since the beginning. It is the Shiseido Minimalist Whipped Powder Blush in the shade 03 Momoko. When I rolled it in, my goal was to use it up, and as you can see, that did not happen. I still got some product left in here. However, I have used a significant amount of it. When I weighed it for my last update, it weighed 84 grams, and by then I knew that I wasn't going to finish this by the end of the year. It wasn't going to happen. So my goal was just to use up 1 more gram before the finale, which I did. So when I weighed it, actually yesterday, it weighed 83 grams. So in a way, I did hit my goal on this in some capacity, but just not the way I had anticipated when I rolled it in at the beginning. Nevertheless, I'm extremely happy with what I have accomplished with this blush, and I know that I would be able to use it all up in the year 2022. That being said, I don't actually plan to roll this in to my next project, just because I have seen my potential on using up a full-size cream blush from this year. I hope to be able to use more of my other cream or liquid blush, because I do have a few and I gotta make more use out of them before they go bad. Next up, the Kate eyeshadow palette, and my goal for this one is to hit pan on this shade right here, which I use as a nose contour for the most part, and I'm not sure if you can see it. But I did hit my goal just today when I was getting ready. I couldn't believe it. I thought I wasn't gonna make it by the finale. I did, and I'm so happy for it. Yeah, and this is a very old palette that I have though. Although I hit my goal on this for this project pan, I do plan to roll this in to my next year's project pan and to try to maybe hit pan on the one of the other 3 shadows, but I'm not sure yet at the moment. I'm still deciding on that, but you may actually see this coming back into my next project. Next up, I have a eyeshadow stick from Laura Mercier in the shade Amethyst, and I rolled this in 2 updates ago, and it was brand new, though I had it for years. I don't even know how many years. I'd say at least 2. So I plan to use it and use it up. Progress has been pretty slow, slowly but surely. I would say I'll insert a picture right here comparing when I first rolled it in and my last update and today. At this point though, if I have it rolled all the way down, you won't be able to see any product on top. So finally, I guess some visible progress. I do plan to roll this into my next year's project pan, aim to finish it all in the year of 2022. Next up, I have a Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Hot Chocolate, and my goal is just to use it until nothing comes out unless I took the stopper out, and unfortunately I did not hit my goal on that. As you can see, if I just opened it, see there's quite a bit of product left in there. I did use it almost every single day, at least in the month of December up until now. And today I'm filming this on December 25th, Christmas Day. And I don't plan on rolling this into my next year's project pan just because I want to be able to use my other glosses as well. I have so many glosses that I got in the year of 2019, particularly in the latter half of the year near the holiday season. So I gotta get on to using my lip glosses, and I have in the past couple months starting to just wear lip glosses even under a mask because I really want to use my lip glosses. I want them because I wanted to wear them. And the final item, I have the NARS Overlust Face Palette. My goal was to use it for 25 times in total, and I did meet my goal before the finale. And it pretty much looks brand new, I want to say. Even in my last update, I only had a few uses left, and it was pretty easy for me to hit that 25 time goal, and I'm very happy with that. So that wraps up my project pan finale for 2021. I will have my 2022 project pan up by the beginning of January. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really means a lot to me. And if you're interested in seeing my next project pan, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye.